It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Ben Brown. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now the DH, Matt Vierling. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker snags it for the second out. This offense is ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
If there was ever a time for an offense to get off to a fast start, this is it. They have to build up confidence early in this ball game and feed off of that momentum the rest of the way. No room for error in this one. They are desperate for a win.
Here's Riley Green. Fastball for a strike. And that misses. And that is ball 1. In the air to left center. Happ moving under it. Nabs it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill today, Tarik Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. This offense is ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Well, this group is off to a great start, Boog, and today's goal is simple. Keep the momentum going. No need to change your approach at this point. Win today, and they're leading the series will feel insurmountable.
John Birdie at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Skubal, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Just missed. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Next offering upstairs.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. King Tuck goes down on strikes. And the Cubs are down in order. Scoreless after 1. World Series Game 3. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Brown back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, down to third baseman, Connor Norton.
Third baseman.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there at the knees, 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one almost got him. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's your 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one missed.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Ian.
Ian Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. To the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Misses outside, ball 2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Wenceel Perez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it is 2-1. right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's filled up.
3-2.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
In time to Bush, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Trey Sweeney.
And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the batter is Carson Kelly. Kelly went deep in his most recent game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. This to 3rd. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and he'll be safe at 1st.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
So up next, Michael Bush. There's the strike.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that
1
pitch
ball,
down.
1 strike.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
On the ground to first. Could be two. On to second. They get one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Gets the outside corner with that one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That just misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he dodges that fastball.
Ball 3. 3-1.
Seiya Suzuki hitting on deck circle. Fastball in for a strike and a full count now. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still no score. And we're back. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
One ball, no
Really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's out the corner.
That's
3
down
balls,
and in.
1
Oh,
strike.
they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one in the air right field. Tucker calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate, Matt Vierling.
Vierling.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And takes low for ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Out to short. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out.
The left fielder, number 31, is Riley Green.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Now here is Riley Green. On the ground, right side. Birdie fires over to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Birdie in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Cubbies hitless so far in the game. And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In there at the knees. Bases empty, one away here in Game 3 of the World Series. To third, and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. He goes down looking.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that one is lifted in the air. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In plenty of time to first, and Tucker is retired. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. World Series Game 3. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Brown back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Torres, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in there. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Flied to right his first time. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers are shut down there, and we are still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Connor Norton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
No strike.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-0.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Carpenter makes the grab, one away.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Swanson digs in. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball outside.
That's a strike, and the count 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 1-1. Way high.
One strike.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Good job to fight that one off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side. But that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
In the air out to center. Perez right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the top of the 6th. And now Wenceel Perez. Popped in the air, left field. Happ hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Happ turns to the right on the move. Drops into the glove. 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's the strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 2 in this one. Chopper right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. And we still have no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. First pitch misses. That one missed.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Two now. Struck him out looking.
Now just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
One strike.
The Cubs yet to pick up a hit here. In the air out towards right center. Carpenter puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 4.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. Ripped to right. That is the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. No score. Here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Vierling. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Bullpen action for the Cubs. Number 51 up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 getting cranked up as well. Inside, just missed. Hit weakly on the ground. In the dirt, nice pick.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the plate for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Foul ball there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Ball 1 there. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. This one chopped up the middle. Torres on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Fouled off down the right side. Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2. All tied up here in game 3 of the World Series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Phil Bickford.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 51, Phil Bickford.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Very high with that one. 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Swanson fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Hit in the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Connor Norby. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Foley getting loose out there. Iglesias, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
That's the ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound. And now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Swanson.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tarik Skubal done for the night, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jason
number
Foley.
68, Jason Foley.
No outs, runner at first. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. High fly ball out to left field. Green settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering way off the plate. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. And now, Michael Busch. Golden opportunity right here. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he hits a ground ball right side to the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Base hit, one run in already. Here comes Kelly. The throw in. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jason Foley is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now,
Johnny Brebbia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two on, 1 out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, right side. Carpenter squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
the batter, number 5, second baseman, John.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Jon Berti. And that's in the dirt.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And he swings over the top there.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 on, 2 outs. And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So that does it for us here in the 8th as the no-hit bid comes to an end. It's the Cubs 3 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Cubs,
and here comes the closer, Porter Hodge.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And 1 and 2.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Sweeney, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1 down, base is empty. Inside. And now it's even 1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in the late stages of game 3. Off the mark there. Full count now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting. Shortstop.
One down.
C.J.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. The Tigers trailing by 3 here in game 3 of the World Series. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out. Now at the plate, Matt Vierling. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Hodge is just 1 strike away. And that's too high.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Two outs. Smash to the left side. Ball game.
All this team needs is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long